Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm David, aka Papers. Today is going to be a video of Flosstube. So last time I made a video was on, oh my gosh, I did it on February 25th, 2020. That was my last Flosstube video. This is going to be Flosstube number 2. And I'm going to show you my progress from that last video, my floss tube number 1 until now. And I know I have said it before that I'm going to be more active. I haven't been active in my channel. I have 2 channels. I have this one and I have a Spanish one. I've been more active in my Spanish one, but I want to be more active on this one. So I'm going to try my best to do more videos in English. Right now I'm into cross stitch, so it's going to be more floss tubes than diamond paintings, because you guys see videos from before it was more diamond painting, so now it's going to be more about cross stitch. So my first whip I want to show you guys is going to be Castle in the Air by Long Dog Sampler. Now, the other videos I have posted a picture of before and now. I'm not going to do that on this one because I don't want to take all this time to edit. So I'm going to try my best to let you guys know where I was back then and how I am now. If you guys want to see my last video, go ahead, check it out, and then come back and check this one out, so you get an idea of how my progress. So this is how I am so far. Let me get the light lower. Let me lower the light. Okay. So I already have the letters there, the initials of the letter D and the letter T, like David and my last name. I'm liking how it looks. I love castles. I like the color red. So this is one of my favorite samplers. Last time I believe I was here, or I was halfway here, and now I got this done and I got this done. Oops, already messed up the floss with the, oh, anyways, so that's where I'm at now. I haven't done any of the backstitch until I'm done with the three sections. This is part 1, section 1, section 2, and section 3. Once I'm done with section 3, I'm going to do the backstitch before I continue with down here. And this one is 20 count Ada, and I'm doing it 2/1. The color is vintage, and the fabric size is 19 by 22 inches, and the color is 815 red. So yeah, I like how it's looking. This is for sure one of my projects that I will frame once I'm done. Okay, second project is going to be I guess I don't have that many. Well, yeah. Okay, this one I've been working lately a lot. So this is the red and the black by Pear Moon. Let me show you before I start continuing talking about the fabric and stuff. So you guys follow me on Instagram. You guys will see my posts So you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I have the link down below. I believe it's Crafting with Peppers. And this is so far. Yesterday I did all this bottom part and this border here. This is another one I will frame because, of course, this is my favorite colors, red and black. And I'm loving I love the design. I'm in love with the design. So, yeah, this is another one I will definitely frame and maybe put it in my desk. This one, it's the fabric size is, fabric is 32 count linen. I'm doing it 2/2. The color is Regency. And the size of the fabric is 18 by 27. I'm using 310, which is the black, and 815, which is the red. So for the Cast Under Air, in this one, I'm using the same color. The same, color floss. So that's that. I'm liking that one. I feel I'm going pretty fast, and we just have 6 minutes. Next one I'm going to show you guys, it's oh my gosh, I don't have my tablet here. Okay, it's Crossword by Long Dog Sampler again. And this is how, so far, what I have. I'm almost done with the first page, which is those 2 letters here, and then I have this part and this section over here, and I'm done with the first page. I'm loving the purple that comes with it. Yeah, I like this purple. It's like a really dark, bright purple, so I'm liking it. Now that color there is 115. Yeah, it's 115. It's variegated colors. So that's why you can see dark and light in the letters. So like you guys can see right there, I have 3 different colors. Is the purple, and then the black, and then the variegated 115. This one, it's a 18 count Ada. The color is Nutmeg, and I'm not going to tell you the size of the fabric because I cut it. I started doing this depth by cross stitch with this fabric, and I just had like a corner done, and I wanted to start this design, and I didn't have any fabric, so I cut what I had, the depth by cross stitch. I cut it off, and then I started stitching on this fabric with this with this sampler. So I like how it's turning out. Now the this is 115. It's variegated. So once I put it, I cut it into, long strings. I put it here. This is how I have it organized. This is the one I'm working on right now. And like you guys can see there, I just get a needle and get one strand and then pull it out. So at first, I think the first letter I did was trust, and I started with a T and the R, which I was pulling the darker colors. Now you guys can, hopefully you guys can see. So here on top and on the bottom, you guys can, it's hard to see, it's not focusing. Well, you can kind of see. Anyways, here on top and here on the bottom is darker colors, darker strands, and then here in the middle, I have more brighter red. So at first I wasn't putting attention and I was pulling up the darker colors, so that's why the T and the R came out like that. And then what's a kiss? I think the word kiss it was the first word I did. So the K and the I were dark, and then here on the S, on the tip of the S, I run a strand and I got another strand. And this is my first time using variegated floss. So I got the one from the middle one without even thinking, and I started doing it. And right away you saw is more like a lighter red. So I stopped there. After two stitches, I stopped and started thinking of how I was going to work with this floss, with the variegated DMC. So I started playing with my floss, and I ended up doing, since I already ended up my dark strand there, I continued with the light here, and then here I didn't run out of the strand. I just cut it here, I stopped, and then got one of the darker strands and did the rest of the S. Same here, same thing here. I did the darker strand, stopped, and then so it can be the same. I got the same lighter red and continue here. Once I got here, I stopped and changed the thread again. So that's how I'm doing it. The T, I decided to do those two letters with dark red. And then here you guys can see it changed. So I did a couple stitches red, darker red here, and I decided to stop there and then change my thread to lighter red. And that's how and this one I just ended up doing all light red. So before I stitch my letters, I'm being careful on how I stitch it and what strands I choose. If I choose a darker red or I choose a lighter red from this same 115. So it's a little bit challenging, especially if it's your first time playing with this variegated DMC colors. But I'm liking it how it's turning out. Okay, so that's that. Now the other one I'm doing, this is a Russian kit. I got it from Etsy. It's an owl. And this one is a 16 count Ada. It has 25 colors. And it's a 85 by 18 centimeters. It's not telling me the inches, so I'm going by the centimeters. I'm loving how this is turning out. So this is how I have it so far. I think last time you guys saw it, I was up here, and I think I only had one eye done. I think so. So I started doing this section, and then the way I have it the shortcut, it would be confusing if I did, you know, do this side and then this side. So I decided to just do this side first and then get the other part of the chart and then finish this section here. So that's how I'm doing it right now. I'm loving how it's turning out. I love owls, so this is one of my favorite kits I'm working on. I like the eyes. For some reason, I like the eyes. Anyways. Okay, so that's... And the way I have those organized is with this plastic organizers. So I have a sticker machine where in the cardboard, in this little squares, I put in the numbers and then pass it through the machine and made it into stickers. So I can stick them in this plastic and they can be organized. So yeah. Another one I'm doing. This is a new kit I bought from Etsy. And this one is called Deerland. And like you guys can see the face of the deer, and then on top of his corns, I would say, it has the little cabins. Like a little forest, and they have the mail here there. I was so anxious to start this one, so I did start it. I started on this section here on the neck. So I want to do the face first, and then go from this side, either going left or going right. So I'm going to show you what I have done. The way I have this one's organized, I have them in bobbins, and I have them like this. I put in with Posca pins, I put in the numbers, so I know which one is which. So yeah, that's how I have it organized. And this is also Black Ada. This is the 74 by 30 centimeters. And like I said, you can find it on Etsy. Just put cross stitch kit. Or you can go by the name of the kit, which is Deerland. Right here. Oops, right here. Deerland. And you'll be able to find it. This is a 16 count Ada, 32 colors. And I don't have much done. Like I said, I was anxious to start it. So, oh my gosh. Let me see how I can show it to you guys. Hold on. Struggles. Nope. It's because if I show it just like that, you guys will see the light from the back. And I'm showing you the back part, the back stitch, not the front stitch. The struggles. Okay. So I did my marking there in the middle, so I know where exactly to start. And you guys can still see the back. Oh my gosh. Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go. That's part of the neck. So you I think I only have 2 more colors to fill in there, and the part of the neck, and then I start doing the face of the deer. So I was going to continue doing this one, and then I stopped because I'm like, what am I doing? Since I started doing cross stitch, which it was last year, I stopped. I haven't finished one single project since I started doing cross stitch. It hasn't been a long time that I have done cross stitch. I'm a beginner. But you would think already it's been already like 5 months that they started doing cross stitch. I would get something done by now, but I haven't. So so I was thinking, I'm like, I'm starting all these projects and I haven't finished not even one single project. So I'm like, okay, so I have 2 heaven and earth designs, which I will show you guys right now, and then I have all these kits that I have shown you, the samplers and the kits and all that stuff. I haven't finished not even one single one. So hold on 1 second, excuse me. I haven't shown you guys I haven't finished one single project. So my idea is to work on my heaven and earth design, and then if I'm tired of working on the heaven and earth design, stop and continue one of my whips and just work on that one whip. And then once I'm tired working on that whip, go back to my heaven, work on my heaven. And again, if I'm tired working on heaven, then going back to that one whip until I get it done, and then continue like that, so I can get it done. The one I decided to start or to begin with is the red and the black. That's why you guys seen a lot done in that one project, because the last time I showed it to you guys, it was just one letter. I think it was the letter B from the top left corner that I got done, and now I'm almost in the middle of the page. So yeah, before I go with my heaven and earth designs, I want to show you, since we were talking about the variegated DMC colors, I want to show you the rest, because once I ordered my floss for my heaven and earth design, I decided to order this one from Everything Cross Stitch. So I got this one since I like purple. This is number 2 DMC, number 2, 52. So I got those 2. I got 2 of each. And then like a more darker greens, 52. This is DMC number 92. Also they're variegated. And 125, which is almost like lighter greens. So whenever I start working on another sampler, I will go ahead and use those. Now, one that was starting to work on and didn't. Sorry, I have my tablet in my bed, so I can't show you the sound. I'm going to show you a picture here of the sampler that I'm talking about right now. The one I started. This one I think is called Jesus Wept. I believe that's what it's called. by Elizabeth Cooper. I believe that's the name. I'm trying to remember, but not good with names or anything. So I will post the picture of the sampler there, and this is what I started. I changed a couple colors, and then as I was doing the border, I guess I counted the fabric, and it was too short. So now I stopped there and then have to buy a new fabric for this sampler. This one is 28 count Lugana. I'm sorry, yeah, Lugana, even weave. This is 18 by 15 inches fabric, which is too short for the sampler that I want to work on. Now, this was a free chart that she was giving away. I like the colors. I like the fabric. So I might choose the same one and then a but bigger size. I hope you guys can see the color. It doesn't focus. I don't think it's going to focus. I really started enjoying working on this sampler, but I had to stop because, like you guys can see right here, this is the end, so I don't have much room, and then I'm pretty sure I'll be short going down, so I stopped. I'm going to buy a new fabric and work on it because I want to work on this sampler. So that was only the border. Just showing you guys a little something. Like I said, I didn't have all the DMCs, so I had to substitute some colors, substitute them, and everything. So I was so anxious to start it, but on the end, the fabric wasn't big enough for the sampler. So that's that. Now I'm going to go with my Heaven and Earth designs. Oh, before I go on my Heaven and Earth, I bought this Q-Snap covers. This is a 17 by 17 Q-Snap. It's for Harry Potter's theme. You can barely see it. There you go. It's a Harry Potter. It's a pretty famous one. If you go on Etsy, you'll see it right away. It's one of the ones that come out. That lady did a custom one for me, so I had to message her and ask her if she can do a 17 by 17. Now this is from another Etsy shop. Since I have a puppy, I decided to get this one with the paws. And red is my favorite color, so I love this cover. Okay. So the one I'm going to show you guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram or seen my other videos, this is my Heaven and Earth design. This is White Buffalo Woman. Yeah, White Buffalo Woman. I don't want to mess up with the title. This is a 20 count Lugana, easy count. And this is what I have so far. I'm working with Pattern Keeper, which I enjoy doing it. And this is the bottom right of the chart. Yeah, the bottom right. So you guys can see the grass already here, the dead grass, and this is the shadows, and then right here the yellow part is part of the sun. I'm happy that I'm getting to that point because this is a lot of brown. This is a lot of shades of browns, and even here you think it's yellow, but that's not. That's more like different shades of brown. So this is another one cover that I bought from Etsy. And this one I'm enjoying doing too. I have to still work on it because I really enjoy it. I want to get at least in the middle section where I start seeing the sun and the trees, other than just dead grass here. So that's how so far what I have done. The other Heaven and Earth design I started is Fairy Tales. I don't have the artist, the designer, so I'll try to put it right here so I give them credit. This fabric is a mess because it's more. You guys will hate me for the fabric. This is what I have so far. It's not much. And this is a 20 count Ada. I'm sorry, the other one was 20 count Lugana 1/1. This one is 20 count Ada 2/1. Why 2/1 instead of 1/1? Well, all the way here on the bottom, I did a test. All the way on the bottom of the fabric, I did a test, and I did 1/1, which I love 1/1 over on 20 count, but you would see the fabric behind it, the back of the stitch. You would see the white fabric, and this chart is like, since it's in the dark, it's like, you guys will see the picture here. It's Fairy Tales. It's a tree. It's a fairy. It's a fairy in front of her little house, and then an owl staring at her. They're like outside chilling. So it's like a dark pattern because it's at night. So if I would, since it has a lot of blues and black floss, you would see the white behind it. So that's why I did it this way. 2/1 on 20 count Ada. I wish you guys can see. There you go. You can start seeing the shades there. So on this one, I started in the top left corner. And also I'm doing the pattern keeper for this. So yep, that's it for all my whips. I'll fix that later. That's it for all my whips. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like it, press the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I will definitely try to upload more videos and more content into this channel. So subscribe, and I hope I'll get more involved because I'm in the Spanish Flosstube community, and I'm very active with them. I want to be more active with you guys too, with the Flosstube community. So I hope I follow a lot of you guys, or hope you guys are, how can I say, I don't know if you guys follow me here, but I follow you guys on Instagram, a lot of Flosstubers, and I love everybody's work. So I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. I get to know you guys, and you guys get to know me. So thank you guys for watching this video, And stay tuned for a new one. Bye bye.